Hello everyone, welcome to our next video of the playlist of how to improve your grammatical problems while speaking English. If you haven't checked out this playlist, link is in the description box. So today's session is about auxiliary verbs or helping verbs. Welcome to 9am classes. My name is Sukanya. So let's start. Let's start by explaining what are auxiliary verbs or helping verbs. So by the word helping verbs, you are directly getting the hint that it is helping something. What is it helping? It is helping the main verb of the sentence. They can show time, make questions, or even form negatives. So here are the common auxiliary verbs. Is, are, am, was, were, has, have, had, do, does, and did. We can divide these auxiliary forms under three major forms. That is, this as be form of the verb, this as have form of the verb, and this as do form of the verbs. Is it clear? Let's start with be forms of the verb. Okay, so we already know that be forms of the verb contains is, are, am, was, and were, right? So where can we use them? Okay, so we are generally using them in an action which is in progress or to describe a state of being. Okay, let's see some example and get it clarified. I am reading a book. Okay, I am reading a book means that is an action in progress, right? That is present continuous. So that's why we are using am. Similarly, she is watching TV. She is watching TV, right? It is again present continuous. They were playing outside. They were playing outside. So, past continuous. And he is a teacher. Okay, so he is a teacher. What is it? Here is a state of being. Means he is a teacher, that is describing a state. Okay. Now let's move on to have forms of the verb. So have forms are generally used to show possessions or to form the perfect tenses. Let's see the examples for clarity. So we have seen this movie. We have seen this movie. Very important to note that whatever word that is getting in connected with the words have, has, had, we will use the third form of the verb or the past participle form of the verb. So let's focus once again to the sentence. We have seen this movie. We have seen this movie. Okay. So this is the sentence in perfect present, right? Okay. So let's move on to the next sentence, that is, she has a new car. She has a new car means it's a possession that she owns it, right? Let's see the next sentence. They had dinner early yesterday. Means this is just a normal past action. Okay, so had dinner. So we have already seen the examples, right? So there are always a lot of questions that has been asked that where can we use these words have, has, and had. So let's see the subjects here. Okay, the major problem is with the subjects while you are making sentences. Focus here, okay? We use have. We use have with I, we, you, and they. Okay? I, we, you, and they. Okay? You really have to note down the subjects and the auxiliary verbs which are used with these subjects. Okay? So I am giving here only one example. You can make several examples and comment it down. So let's see the example. We have a dog. We have a dog. Okay. So let's see the similar usage of has. We can use has, the word has with he, she, or it, or even singular nouns. I mean here the names. Okay. So for example, he has a laptop. He has a laptop. And here I haven't mentioned about had because generally had is used with the past tense. Okay. Let's move on to the do forms of the verb. Next is do forms. We use do forms to make questions, to make negatives as well as to emphasize something. Okay, let's see some examples. I do my homework every day. It's an emphasis. I do my homework every day. Second, does he play cricket? It's a question. Does he play cricket? They did not go to the party. It's not. They did not go to the party. It's a negative. Okay, so let's see the subjects where we can use do and does. We use do with I, we, you and they. For example, I do not like coffee. Sorry, here it's tea. We use does with he, she, it or with the singular nouns. For example, she does not eat meat. Some common errors that I have seen while teaching. Okay, so first sentence is, you like tea? Do you like tea? Okay. Then she do not like to play football. She does not like to play football. Okay. So here's a small quiz for you to understand that you understood the concept of auxiliary verbs. So if you haven't subscribed the channel, do subscribe, follow the playlist and improve your English. So now the quiz comes here.